Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Marina, I'm Russian, and in today's video I want to invite you guys to my place. Yep, today I'm planning to show you my typical Moscow two-room apartment. So come on, follow me and I'll show you the place. So this is what you would see if you would enter my apartment. A wardrobe to the left. That's my kids' room, that's our bedroom, a mirror over here, some butterflies around it. And every time when I have guests, I ask them to take off their outside shoes and to put on slippers. Yep, my dog is sleeping over here. So these two carpets are for the outside shoes that you have for dirty stuff. Now we have shoes over here. That's my husband's rubber boots for walking out the dog on rainy days. Some more shoes are kept over here. And slippers are kept on this shelf over here. And yes, we definitely need to have a wardrobe near the door because we have lots of seasonal coats, of raincoats. We have raincoats during summertime. We have some coats during autumn and winter coats during winter. So we really need to have a wardrobe near the entrance. Yep. This is just a metro scheme. Whenever somebody's planning to go somewhere using metro, using subway, you can always take a look where you have to go. This is very convenient. And over here, this is made by my kids at their clay studio. That's just a calendar. And these two pictures on the walls, these two pictures over here are made by me. Yes, I had a time of my life when I was really, I was really into making photos, to becoming a photographer. And these are my photos. What do we have here? A phone, some pans, some cash, a sanitizer. And here we keep our sunglasses and masks. That's our internet thing. This is a drawer for keeping baseball caps and hats in winter and stuff. So that's about it. I mean, that's my children's room. That's my bedroom. And yes, we have a two-room apartment. Guys. Let me show you my kids' room. That's their door. Actually, doors here are old, so we just allowed our kids to do whatever they want with the door. And that's what we have in the end. So that's the room. As you can see, we have a lot of books over here. Yep. And we read all those books. Like, that's my kids' favorite. They really like me to read them before they go to sleep. Yep. Some books, some games with cards over here. This is a shelf with things made from clay because my kids like to make things from clay. They attend special clay studio. Yep, so those things were all made by my kids. This alien here, this thing, this pumpkin, and this one. This plate was also made by my kids. Yep, so books here, books over there. This is my youngest son's school shelf. So it says his school exercise books are over here. And that's the books that he's reading at the moment. That's Matilda, written by Roald Dahl. We all know this writer, don't we? He's a worldwide, known children's writer. Some encyclopedias here, chess, more board games over here. My kids now are crazy about tanks because they play World of Tanks. And that's why most of the time they think about tanks, they play with tanks, they construct them. This is a model that is made from plastic, and you have to glue all the pieces together and then you have to paint it. So this was made by my older son all by himself. Like, he doesn't need dad to help him anymore. He does it all by himself. Yep. Whoa, a shark over here. Made by my kids. It looks like a real one, doesn't it? Whoa, scary one. That's a zombie shark, actually. Some Lego over here. Total mess on this shelf. Total mess here again with Lego. Some more things from clay, some more books. So that's my oldest son school shelf. Yeah, he doesn't have much books here because, well, he carries probably like most of the books with himself for classes. And that's what he's reading at the moment. This is an adventure, space adventure book, written by Russian author, modern author. Yeah, we have a sort of like a space room for the kids, and each of them have their own table. Like, that's the oldest son, that's for George's table, and that is Alex's table. Over here they have their own shelf for some handmade things that they make at school during their art classes. Yep, that's Alex's shelf. Okay, that's their bed, and we have an IKEA bed. If you haven't noticed, we have lots of furniture here from IKEA. In Russia we call it IKEA. So yeah, all the tables are from IKEA, like those bookshelves are from IKEA, and the bed itself is also from IKEA. Many people who come to my place, they're like, "You have only one bed, how come?" Well, that's because this is not a one bed. This are two beds. So I just do like this, and I have two beds. And the lower bed is not smaller than the upper one. They are equal in size. And as you can see, I love IKEA. That's from IKEA as well. That's actually very convenient to have a bed like this, because you just put it away and you have lots of space for kids to play. Each of my son has their own little pockets for old toys. Like, they're not playing with those toys anymore, they're not sleeping with them, but as these were their favorite toys when they were little, we are still keeping them. That's Alex's and that's George's. Here's the balcony. Actually, it's a total mess here on the balcony, but let me show it to you anyway. Our balcony is treated more like a storage room and also like a place where you can mend things. So my men really wanted to have this place for themselves when they can just construct some of the things, cut something, make something, glue something, color some things. And like all of those tanks were made by my kids from wood. Yeah, so they have instruments, nails, hammers, saws and stuff like that over here. That's a dollhouse made by my kids as well. Now it's used like a shelf. Okay, so lots of mess over here. And during wintertime we keep our bikes here and scooters. Now we have wardrobe over here. That's where I keep kids' clothes. T-shirts, trousers and jeans over here. And here we have some things for school. Yep, a tie. Surprisingly, a tie. That's for special school occasions. And here we have a drawer for underwear. We have a drawer for socks and for toys. Yeah, so that's what they play with. A Darth Vader or someone like this. Yep. Some more toys over here, Actually, this whole shelf is board games, like table games and stuff. Yep. Tanks over here again. Then over here they have Duplos, we don't throw them away because we have a whole set of trains and the road for the trains with, with lots of stuff for the trains. So when they play with trains, they have it like through the whole room. Whole room is covered with train road, for train road. Some more toys over here. That's all toys. Yes, and this wall is super cool. We have special photo wallpapers over here. And this thing, many Russian families have something like this. Like we have a big one because my husband had a dream. He really wanted to have this for our kids. So, and that was actually the reason why we have given the biggest room for our kids, because we wanted to have this thing installed. Yep, and kids love this because sometimes they play that this is a spaceship, then on other days this is a pirate ship or something. So amazing. I like this thing. And this thing really helped us out when we had lockdown because of the coronavirus last year. We were sitting home for more than a month, I think for 2 months or something. And of course we couldn't go out and play outside. So this was like a home playground for us. So kids were swimming, they were swinging. Over here they really like to climb the rope up and down, and they also use this rope as a swing. So they just swing around here. They have a place to swing. Yeah, so they just swing backwards and forwards. And whenever they climb up, of course I'm afraid that they will fall down, so we have special soft things like these over here, and we just put them on the floor under our sports center. Yeah, you can hang here as well. And we have stairs going right over here, all the way here, that you can also climb. We have a carpet on the floor because kids like to play on the floor, and in our apartment we don't have heated floors. Like in Russia, we don't have heated floors. Of course, if you like to have a heated floor, you can always install a special heating system, but in my apartment we don't have this, so I decided to have a carpet for my kids. And this carpet doesn't have lots of fluff, like it really doesn't have any fluff at all. So that's good because kids are playing with toys, with cars over here, and cars are rolling pretty good over this surface. Okay, so over here we also have one more drawer. And one interesting thing that I can show you is this shelf. All of those rewards are my husband's, and they are for playing bowling. So that's another hobby that my husband has. He plays bowling, and those are for taking part in some local championships. Let me now show you my bathroom. I think lots of people would be curious to see my bathroom. This is a typical Russian bathroom. So usually people have a washing machine at the corner, right? And and a bathtub. Of course, you can install a shower cabin if you like, but most of the people have bathtubs. Yep, just a bathtub and a mirror over here and a sink over here. And this is one thing that I wanted to show you that everybody else has. Let me just move it around a little bit. Like here on this wall, we have a tube that is for drying things. I have an electric one, so I can just switch it to the electricity, and I will have very hot tubes over here for drying things. Very often people just connect this tube to hot water, and the tubes stay hot for you to dry your things. And this is a very typical thing for Russian bathroom, guys. Let's move on to see our toilet. That's our toilet, and yes, don't be surprised. Many people are surprised when they, enter our toilet. They're like, whoa, what's that? And yes, we have lots of things glued on the walls. These things were made by my kids. There was a time when they really liked to draw flags, and they just, they cut them from the color paper, and so they decided to make a little presentation with dad. So they just drew a flag, a country. They have written the name of the capital, and they have glued national coin and written down its name, the name of the coin. Well, the reason why we have coins, international coins, is because my husband, he has a hobby of collecting coins from different countries. So he has coins from many countries. Over here on the door, we have things we have some English things. Like, we noticed with my husband that it's very convenient to place something that kids have to memorize in the toilet, because when they sit here, they have a lot of time to look at this and to memorize it without any effort. So here my kid is learning his colors in English, and that's some grammar stuff here again. So yeah, as for the rest, we have a toilet here, right, and a shelf. It's very convenient to keep a shelf here. I just keep my woman things over there, hidden from everyone. And yes, we have another huge tank standing over there. And this door allows us to see the tubes with hot and cold water. Let me show you inside. Let me show you what's inside. Oh, I cannot open it. It's too difficult for me to open it. Oh my god. So that's what we have inside. These are special counters for water. They count and show how much water you have used. This one's for the hot water, this one's for the cold water, and each month my husband comes here, looks at the numbers, and sends those numbers to a special internet site, and later on we can pay for the amount of water that we have used. And also, according to the rules, like, we have to check those counters from time to time. Like, we have to check hot water counter every 3 years, and the cold counter, I think, every 5 years. So we have a special service that we call to our place, and they check whether everything counts everything correctly, right? And they give you a special document, so this is the Russian thing. Okay, let's just close this. Okay, I guess it's time for me to show you my bedroom and my husband's bedroom. When you enter, you see a wardrobe, and there's the bed, our bed. Actually, this bed is very convenient because you have a pretty big space for storing things underneath, like over here. It opens up, you can just lift it up, and there we have lots of stuff, especially the winter stuff that we do not use during other seasons. So we have butterflies on the wall, we have this picture of tree symbolizing our family tree. And over here I have shelves with photos, with icons, and with different things made from clay by my kids. Have a little feng shui corner over here. Oh, by the way, my husband left his tablet over here. He was playing tanks. Over here we have a little messy area. Yes, it's messy. Like, that's my husband's stuff, his documents. Now over there we have lots of Lego, like a lot of Lego. It's just that when my kids are tired of playing Lego, we just gather it in boxes, and then when they want to play it, we take it out again. And here we have our books, some CD discs with movies and cartoons and stuff. Oh, some Lego here again. Here, let me show you. That's what my kids like. They like Mixels, and they like Bionicles. If you don't know who Bionicle is, a Bionicle is something like a robot. Yeah, we also have a carpet over here. Like, this one is a pretty fluffy carpet. And this strange looking thing is actually a massage carpet for massaging your feet. They have little shelves here, little sea stars, and this thing is actually very hard. So when you walk in it, it's like walking on stones. This is really good for your feet. And this is not a picture, this is a puzzle. Yeah, my husband brought this puzzle as a souvenir when he visited Germany. So, yeah, beautiful castle. Okay, last thing for me to show you is my kitchen. That's our table. That's my husband's laptop, and my laptop is over here, and this is the place where I usually sit down and make my videos on YouTube. And whenever I'm making some cooking videos, this is the place that I use usually. We have a TV set here, but it broke down, a couple of weeks ago. It just stopped showing the picture. The sound is still there, but no picture. So we'll have to get rid of this old TV set that we have here. And the thing is that I'm not even sure if we need to buy a new one or not, because we do not watch TV often. Okay, so that's the window, and on this side we have our kitchen, like the main things for kitchen. Yep, that's the working place for cooking things. That's my stove that I'm using. And here I should say that when we moved in, this furniture was already here, so it is quite old and quite shaggy, and of course I would like to buy myself a new kitchen. But we are now thinking about changing our apartment and moving into another one, so for the time being, I will have to live with old kitchen furniture. That's the place for my dog. That's where my dog lives. And yes, we have a washing machine over here, a dishwasher, but I'm not using it. I don't like to use a washing machine. That's our refrigerator, as you can see. Kids put a lot of stuff here. Some pictures, some cute looking pictures. These were also made by my kids at school for the Easter holidays. Yeah, that's for Mom's holidays. That's for Women's Day. Oh my god, who's that? Who's this on my refrigerator? Let's have a closer look. I know this man. Do you know him? Oh my god. Yes, I have a little, how do you call this? A little magnet with Mr. Putin. It's not like I'm his fan, but I respect him. But it's not because that's not the reason why I have this on my refrigerator. I simply need a magnet to hold my kids' stuff here. This thing, this construction over here is for air circulation. So that's why we have a little entrance here. That's because this is for air circulation in the building. And guys, I can say that my kitchen is considered to be a pretty spacious kitchen, a pretty big kitchen, because usually in Russian apartments, kitchens are smaller. So my kitchen is like this. And we were even thinking about buying ourselves a little couch over there to put it over here and turn the table this way, to be placed in here. Лапа, Гаврюша. Молодец, молодец. He's giving me his paw. He knows a few things. He's not a dumb boy. He's a very smart boy.